This is a video response to Mark III SMLE, and he's running a little contest for subscribers. But he asked the question, what is your favorite gun and what is your favorite caliber or cartridge, I guess is what it is. I've kind of collected guns and got into shooting guns, basically most of my life. And I was at a military reunion last year, and the gentleman I made the M44 video for, asked me, do you name your guns? And now he asked me that also at this outing, what is your favorite gun? And I really don't have an answer to that. So what it is I'm interested in all types of firearms. Anything from modern assault rifles, like the AK-74, not the 47. The AK-74. I don't have any real modern ones like the new ones by FN and the one Remington's making. I just never had the $2,000-3,000 to choke up for another assault rifle. And I got interested in black powder guns during the dark days of the Clinton administration ban on assault weapons. What it was, I had a lot of military weapons. I had some ARs, HKs, I had some assault weapons, and people really back then in the high capacity magazine ban. So I kind of got into the black powder because there was no restrictions, whatever. And I have cap and ball revolvers, cap locks or percussion rifles, some military ones. I have flintlock. I'm got one matchlock I just got. I'm having another one built. It's a replica of something from the 1600s. So I go back that far in time also. My favorite time period for guns is when I was a teenager and collected them. Would be the late 1800s to like World War II, when they came out with first smokeless cartridge guns and that. And there were a lot of them available on the surplus market. I'll go and show you. And I could say this is my favorite time period. Would be something like these M95s, or a gun I like a lot. The M88 commission rifle. Of course, this is the M9130, most of the gun, but again, the original gun was designed in 1891. Another design. I like these guns. And even the Carcano, this is a model 38, but the action is still the older style, basic first type split bridge gun. With the Mannlicher mag type magazine and that. And I've shot civilian guns, handguns especially, 38 snub nose. And anybody who was anyone back in the 70s had to have a Smith & Wesson 29 in 44 Magnum. After Dirty Harry made his movie back then, anybody who was into handguns had to have these. These were extremely popular back when I was in high school. All my friends had one. And then I used to hunt at one time, but for a few years I was into trap shooting. So different shotgun sports, skeet, trap. 1100 is a gun I can use pretty well, shoot well with it. I have other different trap guns and shotguns, different makes and models. Reload for all of them. And I've actually competed a little. So my experience is varied in both military. I kind of lean more towards the military guns, but both civilian and other different types of sports and different types of firearms. So I'm going to have to say, like I told good old Raleigh, if you see me standing here like this, you know, you ask me what my favorite gun is, I'm going to have to tell you I don't have one. But if you see me out at the range and I'm holding the gun, getting ready to do some target shooting, and you ask me what my favorite gun is, it's the one I'm going to shoot right now, or I'm holding in my hand, because they're all my favorites as far as I'm concerned. I like them all. So that answers that end of the question. Now, ammunition. Favorite cartridge. In shooting all these different guns, both black powder cartridge, which I recently got into a few years ago. Before that I didn't. Modern, more modern stuff, military rounds. I've reloaded for it. I've shot a lot of surplus. I got into reloading because basically it's cost saving. I like to shoot, and it saves me some money. So I got into reloading, and when you get into it, you kind of learn cartridges or different calibers potentials. And if you look at two of them, I'll give you a rifle and handgun cartridge, and it's going back. Nowadays, I don't know. There's some people that have some video responses to this contest that have a gun and a cartridge I never heard of before, because I haven't really kept up with a lot of the newer developments and newer type of cartridges, ammunition. But 30-06 and the 38 Special. If you get into reloading and you have a nice rifle or a handgun, which those are very plentiful, very common guns. 30-06 was, of course, a military round for the United States government, but the 38 Special was used by just about every police force in the early part of the last century for years. And they're versatile. You can get either manufactured or bullet molds to cast for like the 38 Special. You can load just about anything and everything from like 100 grains all the way to 158, 200 grains bullets. And through reloading, you can basically make that cartridge do anything. And the 38 Special in a good revolver is just as accurate as, say, a medium range handgun cartridge, like the 9mm or something, as any gun out there. It's a good round. It's a versatile round. It's probably not as popular nowadays as it was in the past. 30-06, same thing. You can go from 110 grain bullets to 230 grain bullets and load it for just about anything, any type of game in North America. Okay, it's a good general all-around gun. And then, of course, a lot of these older military guns have odd calibers, and again, you'd have to reload or whatever surplus ammo is available in that. Some of them are kind of tough because they use a non-standard bullet diameter in that. But as far as my favorite cartridges, my answer to that end of the question is any cartridge that I reloaded is my favorite. Okay? I hope that answers your question, and good luck with the contest, everybody.